Good evening, everybody. David Paul here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. It's 6:30 on the nose. It is a beautiful evening, but another one of these warm, dry days. In fact, temp we're in the low 90s across the board, but the humidity has stayed very low. That will stay with us for another day or two, and then humidity comes up a smidge over the weekend. And also, we're going to bring in a smidge of a rain chance for the weekend, but don't cancel anything. I'll show you. It really is just a smidge. Overall, pleasant weather continues. Mornings remain coolish for a couple of more mornings. Warm, dry afternoons with us as well. Galveston is showing off this evening. Water's clear. Wednesday, 91. Thursday, 92. Friday, 90. And then here comes the smidge of a change. Going into Friday, a 20% chance for a scattered shower. Now, we talked about this yesterday. Friday would be our next rain chance. Now, it's very specific. Friday, that 20% rain chance is going to be on the coast. This is Friday, 2 a.m. in the morning, and a little deeper tropical moisture out in the Gulf is going to skirt the upper Texas coast. So by 2 a.m., there could be a few drops of rain for Galveston across the bay, maybe into San Leon, to Texas City, to Crystal Beach, Galveston, down to Indian Beach, and down to the pass. That's 2 a.m. Watch how this kind of slowly works its way down the coast, and maybe a few showers even inland into Brazoria and Matagorda County, Angleton, Alvin, Freeport, Brazosport, down to Matagorda Bay, the north side, by 11:30 Friday morning. So coastal showers are possible Friday morning. I think the inland areas stay dry. The models have been very consistent in just giving a little chance for these showers on the coast, but that'll be introducing our first rain chance in a while. It's a small one, but it's there. And then going into the weekend and early next week, a little bit more of that moisture works its way inland, and we'll see a chance for an isolated shower or two going into the weekend and early next week. Now, low temperatures really tell the story as to how the humidity is going to go and how comfortable or uncomfortable it's going to get. Low temps in the upper 60s to near 70. Indication that humidity is still staying pretty low for the Houston area. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, humidity jumps, and that will cause low temps to go up. So it's more humid, more Houston-like humid. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, with a little bit more of a rain chance. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, again, slight rain chance. High temp today went to 94. Only one below the record of 95 set on this day in 1998. 1998 was a very hot summer for us. Morning low was 70, normal is 67, so we're a little above normal. Record low is 47, set on this day back in 1890. Again, that's when the thermometer of record was right on the banks of Buffalo Bayou near downtown. But it just goes to show you, this time of the year, it can be in the 90s, or we can have morning lows in the 40s. It can be a little bit of anything as we change seasons. We are smack dab in the heart of allergy season, fall allergy season, and that is always highlighted by ragweed here. Ragweed absolutely dominates the weed count. It's all ragweed. There's really nothing else out there. So if you are wondering what weed pollen you're allergic to, it's ragweed. Counts up from the upper 300s to right on 400, right on the money this morning. Mold is high. That's quite normal for Houston. Grass pollen count is moderate, and the tree shows none. And current temps are warm. It's still 90 here at a little bit after 6:30. Hobby's at 91. Pearland is 91. Sugarland is 93. But the humidity is low. Hello, Med Center. Good evening, everybody out there in the Med Center. Patients and doctors, best in the world. Hobby 58. That's the dew point. Dew point's down in the 50s. Feel really comfortable for Houstonians who are used to dew points in the 70s. That's when it's sticky and uncomfortable. So dew points in the 50s, dry air, and it just makes the sweat evaporate off your skin easier. That's why lower humidity makes you feel better. It's easier for your body to cool itself more efficiently, and you just have more energy because your body's not using a lot of energy to stay cool. Air quality's been in the good to moderate range all day. This evening, we'll just kind of drift into the 70s, but with the low humidity, those mid-70 temperatures, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, are going to feel real good. Feels good out there now that the sun's gone down with the low humidity. Tomorrow morning, I think we're in the upper 60s. So Gulf Crest, 68, Sunnyside, 68, Bel Air, 68, Acres Homes, 68, Aldine, 68. Maybe a little cooler, Cypress, 66, Tomball, 65 tomorrow morning, but North Shore, Channelview, Pasadena, all showing 68. Notice a little closer to the water, low 70s for LaPorte and for Seabrook. And then zooming out, it'll be in the 60s for most inland areas Tomorrow, mid to upper 70s on the coast. Your surf temperature is still in the mid 80s, holding the coast temperatures warmer. And then 91 Meyerland, 91 Darsdale, McCowan 91 across the board on a warm, sunny, low humidity afternoon. Tropics. Umberto and Imelda are both still out there. Umberto over the weekend went to a Cat 5, third major of the year. It's now a 1, so is Imelda. And they're both sitting here off the East Coast. So folks off the East Coast are officially nervous watching this, but they're breathing a sigh of relief as the forecast continues to take the storms up and away from the East Coast. There is a wave out here in the open Atlantic. I show it to you only to show you what else is going on out here. There's a tropical wave here, not showing any signs of development. Nothing in the Carib and the Gulf. Carib and the Gulf are just asleep. So nothing for us in Houston, we here in Houston, to worry about right now. There's Imelda, 85 mile an hour Cat 1 hurricane. There's Umberto, 80 mile an hour Cat 1 hurricane. And both, you can kind of see, they're beginning to make the move, pushing east. And that's where they're headed, off to the east. The reason they're doing that is because there is one vigorous upper level trough right here. See that dip? This is the upper level wind flow. This is the wind flow up at 34,000 feet. So that trough, now these systems are interacting with that trough, and you can see the upper level flow is going that way. So it's no surprise that that trough combined with the flow around the high to the south and east of it, everything's going that way. So off they go. That's how we forecast those. And look at the troughiness that stays across the east half of the country. Temperature outlook, the 6th through the 10th, we stay in general above normal. Texas through the East Coast. And as we look at rainfall outlook, the 6th through the 10th of October, a little drier than normal near Houston, a little wetter than normal for the desert Southwest and the mountains. Wednesday's numbers, 68, comfortable, mild morning. Sunny by noon, sunny in the afternoon. High temp, I think, in the upper 80s to near 90. I actually really think we're going to make the 90s tomorrow. We'll go 91 tomorrow with, again, low humidity. A repeat of today tomorrow. We'll do it again on Thursday. And then there's that subtle change, 20% chance for a scattered shower near the coast on Friday. An isolated shower Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is possible each afternoon. But other than that, no significant change. With a 20% rain chance, you don't want to be canceling any outdoor plans. Don't cancel any practices. Just keep an eye on the radar in the afternoon and early evening. That is where we stand on a quiet next 7 days. Have a good evening, everybody.